Welcome, my friends. It's your friend Yazama Damas. Today we are going to talk about men, what makes a man attractive. So many times we try so much that we do things that we don't know, that we have no ideas about. I was in a marriage meeting and something popped up. A woman said that she does not see husband attractive anymore. And that's what made me come up with today's lecture. So many times we think that we know what our spouses want, but the truth, in the experience I have for the last years I've stayed with my wife, I've come to learn that attractiveness changes. The things that she was attracted about me some time back, they're not the things she likes right now. People change, things change that they want. And I wrote down some of my points. But number one, you should know that whatever attracted you then changes. It might have changed to another thing. Okay? So once you have that in your head, you're good to go. But one of the things you should have is value. You should value yourself. So many times, men, we've lost it. We think we are still the same. We don't value ourselves. We think you have to, you think your wife or children, and then you end up not valuing yourself. That is number one. And then, you should not over be available to your spouse. She will get bored of you. Because so many times you think that when you're around her, everywhere she goes, you are there, love her birds. The way you're told at church or whoever tells you that, you think that you are having it, you are nailing it, won't be happy, you are losing it. When you're over available and your wife gets to know everything about you, you think you're secure. You are not. She will become bored. Once a woman knows everything, she gets bored. So you should not do that. And being consistent. Me, one time I told my wife, I remember, we sat down, I told her, every Tuesday at 8, we should be out at a restaurant, maybe somewhere we talk. And then I gave her the details. And then I told her, let's meet at this particular center, and we go talk. We go sit and have, have a drink out. My dear, I called her. When 8 sharp, I was at the place. Then I called her. I was in the center. I called her. Hello dear, where are you? Then she tells me, I'm at home. Oh, she was it doing what? Man, it gave me, that red flag. Then I knew. I discovered it's okay. She's not interested. And I never spoke about it again. I say, you know what? I let it go. But some men, you start from there to have an argument. She had set an argument. So if I was dumb enough, I would go on talking about it, and then we start from there. Have your peace. So that's one thing also you should know. And you should have a purpose. So many times we forget about that. Many men don't have a purpose. That's bad. When you have no purpose, things go bad. You should have a purpose, a goal. What motivates you? Women want to know that. And more so, this purpose I'm talking about, it should be financial purpose. They are there. They are watching. Because remember, you have to provide more. You have to provide more. You have to do. So you should understand that. Another stage, in case for now, for those single ones who are not yet together, who are not living together, you should know something about your spouse, and also she should know a little thing about you. You should have something in common. Maybe a gym, maybe you like music or dancing or whatever you want to. So you should have something that unites you. And women have a sense. They can sense bullshit and they get prepared. So you should not be like those mediocre wannabe guys. You should know what you're going to speak. So in that you have to have confidence. So how do you develop self-confidence? Self-confidence comes from self-happiness. You have to be happy with your own self before you approach a lady, before you get someone else. So you should be wise about that. And they can control you. They love controlling you. So you should be careful. Don't give up your control. Because myself, my wife has always tried to control me. She will always try. She will test you. Women are good at testing. They will test you directly or indirectly. Because at times they even don't know that they're testing you. That's how they are wired. That's their nature. You should, or you have to be in control of yourself. You have to have the good and side, good and side control. You should always control your emotion, because they'll do something small to trigger you off. You have to be sharp. Those are some of my points. I don't know what you think about that. Let me know in the comment. Let us talk about this thing. What do you think? I remain your friend, Dr. Ezama Damas. See you in our webinars on the 6th and 7th